Hey you guys, and long time no YouTube, but here I am back, hopefully to get back into releasing videos. For those of you who are new or forgot about me, I am Nikki. I am the planner shop owner of Nikki Plus 3. I'm also a mom of 2 and yeah, just a planner addict. So today's video, I thought we would do a quick little daily plan with me. So it's gonna be pretty simple, no stickers or anything like that. I just thought to kind of get back into the groove, we would do something simple. So I have this undated, what is it called? Undated quarterly daily MAKSELIFE planner, and I have been using this for the year 2023 and I am just loving it. So to kind of give you like just a quick overview of what it looks like, so this is undated, so I added all the dated stickers in here, but since May is kind of filled out, I just wanted to kind of show you like a blank month. And so there's a monthly, and then MAKSELIFE is known for goals, so they're, it's goal oriented, which I've really been loving. So there's like a monthly goals sheet and then a weekly actions to, achieve your goals. And then this page is normally used as a reflection from the past week. And then you get into your daily pages. So there's kind of like a weekly overview for the whole week. I added in these lines, I think, no, it's normally just blank, but I have to write on lines or else it just gets a little crazy. So I added those in, but then here is your daily page. So this is what we will be working with, but I kind of have gotten my system down and how I like my page to look. So kind of, let me show you if I can find a page. So that's kind of what it's gonna look like. That's the blank page. So let's get into this. We are going to be doing Thursday, what is it? May, I switched my watch, what is it? Thursday, oh, here, I'll zoom you in a little bit. Okay, hopefully, it's been gloomy here like all week, so I just was like, you know what, we're doing this video. I got some light out and hopefully it's not too terrible, but here we go. So again, we're doing, I'm like, how, okay, I gotta get used to this again. So I just obviously write the date, Thursday, and it'll be May 4th. And then there is a little focus part right here, and I kind of try to think of what my focus for that day is, like the day of. But what I will be using, this is the pen I've been using. I need to get some new ones because this is almost out, but these are the Muji pens. I just get them from Amazon. I can link them down below. And then I have, what are these? Some Tombow markers. I just use it and I don't even realize what I'm using. So I have like this nude collection that I kind of alternate each day with a different color. And then I also have this Zig Dot marker in gray that I just use a little bit also. So let me see what color I'm supposed to be using. So I will be using, like I said, I alternate. So I think, okay, so this lightest one is what we'll be using this week. And then I do also have a ruler. This is from my Laurel Denise planner that I bought for this year also. I've just been using that to draw some lines. So first, let's kind of go over this layout. It is a checklist for you, and then you kind of have like 3 bullet points, probably for like your top 3. And then you have like a scheduling area that you can write your schedule for the day. And then down here is just like a dot grid that, is open to whatever you would like to do with it. And then you have these 3 boxes, which I don't really use. I've seen people use them for like another like top 3 or habits or something, but I pretty much have everything I need done in the main page, so I don't really use that. But if there was something that I needed to use it for like later on, I would totally utilize it. So first, what I do is I go in with the highlighter and there are little spaces for you to basically put like to-do list or top 3 or schedule and things like that. So that's kind of what I do. I kind of do the title of each section. So I actually break this to-do list down into 3 sections, and I will show you that in a minute. Sorry, I'm like moving and then it gets blurry, of course, because I haven't used this camera in like forever. But it's okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do 6 checks in each section. And then do a highlight because, like I said, I break it down into 3 points. And then I do kind of put this area into 2 sections. So I will show you exactly what I do with that also. And I'm wondering if I don't want to keep moving it up and down, up and down. So we'll do that for now. Okay, so what I do is the goals that I'm focusing on, because like I said, this is like a goal-oriented planner. I mean, it doesn't have to be for you. If you don't want to use the goal stuff, it's pretty limited. So these daily pages are awesome. But I'm focusing on like personal goals, health goals, and home goals, which also just really helps me have like a to-do list for my house. Because, you know, every day we just have normal to-do lists to do that aren't work or personal. So I just write personal, health, and home. And then over here for these like top 3, I do things that I need to remember. So if that's an appointment, if that's kids practices or games, if that's even, I like to put dinner up here just so if I have to prepare something or prep something, I know what I'm having and I just remember. And then on here I put today. So some people can put schedule or whatever, but I like to put today. And then I go by 2-hour increments, but I skip. So it's still hourly, like by every hour, but I don't like how that looks all filled up in that space because it just looks really cluttered. So I just write in the even numbers. So, and this is pretty much the majority of my day anyway. I get up at 7, but I mean, I'm getting dressed and then getting one of my children ready for school, so I don't really need anything specific for that. And normally you don't have appointments or anything at 7. I mean, sometimes we would need to leave for a soccer game early or something, but that's just different. And then down here, I've been wanting to work on like routines, like my AM routine and PM routine, which it's not, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just a few things that I want to make sure I do in those times, like in the morning and then in the afternoon. So I kind of just have made my own little, I don't know, section down here. Is that okay? It took me a few weeks to figure out exactly how I like this to look, which is fine. I like playing around with a new planner. I mean, not that this was new. I used it like January, February. I kind of fell off a little bit in March, just it wasn't really happening, but I got back into it in April. So I just write here AM and PM. And then these will be this column here is like my check off part. And then I just have like 3 things. I was trying to think of 3 things that I want to make sure I do in the morning. And they're not actually in a particular order. You know how your AM routine can kind of, you know, you do this first, second, you know, this is just, these are 3 things that I want to do in the morning. They don't have to be done at a certain time. But just remember to do them. And so for AM, I put make bed, laundry, and unplug because I couldn't really think of something that I just don't do naturally and needed to work on. But unplug, like I don't want to really be on my phone before my kids go to school because that really is a time waster for me. I realize that I just get behind and and then I'm rushing, which then makes my kids rush, and it just wasn't good for either of us, or for none of us. So I decided I wanted to put that in there, which it's been really awesome actually, just not being like, you know, scrolling and all that type of things in the morning. And then laundry, I just want to start a load of laundry, just turn the washing machine on, and then obviously make your bed. And then for the PM routine laundry, so I try to switch the laundry over like during lunchtime, which I need to go do. It's not lunchtime, it's like 3 o'clock. But in the PM, it's like fold the laundry, put away the laundry, just finish that laundry cycle for the day. And then dishes, just make sure, you know, all the dishes are done from, if I haven't tried to keep up through the day, just after dinner. And then if the dishwasher needs to be started, do that. And then counters, obviously I like having clear counters and just making sure they're wiped down at night. So that's kind of what I did for my AM and PM routine. And I need to work on that because a lot of times the counters just will go unclean, which is annoying, and I'll do it either in the morning or something, but I'm trying to do it at night and have my kids clear the counter because kids really clutter up counters. So we're trying to work on that. And then something, okay, I guess I'm writing, no, I don't want to write memories, I write moments. It's from talking and trying to write, which is hard and it's kind of crooked, but it's all right. So in this section, something I was doing before I came up with this routine section was you know, my kids are older. They're not little kids always doing cutesy things, but you know, and I'm doing this wrong too. I normally do the highlighter and then go over it with pen, but it's all right. We're just gonna go with the pen and then we'll go around it with the highlighter. But you know, they still say things or do things that are funny, or things, you know, they accomplish things that I would like to remember. Just those little things that in the moment you're like, I don't want to forget that, but they're kind of insignificant to where you really won't remember. And so I just thought this would be, it's not quite journaling, like a quick little journal blip, but just, you know, something fun. Or if, like, you know, my husband and I do something fun or whatever it is, just I just wanted a little space in my planner to mark it. So that's what this has become. And normally I can fit about 2 things, which is really all I need because, you know, I'm not having these crazy lives over here of awesome things every day. But I do try to find, even if nothing really like, oh, that was, you know, noteworthy to put down, I'll try to think of just little things that, you know, when I look back at it, it would be kind of a fun thing to remember. So I do that, and then I just for like my bullet point, I draw a little heart because these are dual pointed and just draw a little heart, and then I outline it because you can't really see it. And then at the end of the day, or maybe the next morning, I will fill that in. And is that basically, so that is basically the base, like how I just set it up. Like if I had, like, could photocopy this, like this is what it would be, like photocopied. So then I put in my things. So, you know, there are several things in each section that I want to do every day. So for personal, you know, like I put PM skincare, and I was doing really good with this. And then I didn't really fall off from doing it, but when I don't have to like check mark it, it was like, oh, I can just skip that step. Which is so silly, but I just felt guilty marking it off if I didn't do my full skincare routine. So that's why I write it down every day, because it just helps me do the whole thing at night. And then I always feel weird writing this and then showing it, but I have a permanent retainer on my bottom teeth from having braces, and you know, you have to kind of floss those like you have braces, and it's really annoying. But I've been doing really good ever since I started writing it in my planner and have to check it off. I've been doing it nightly. So, and then my next one was getting dressed, which means actually putting on real clothes. A lot of times I would just, you know, stay in my workout clothes or wear workout clothes even if I wasn't working out. And I was like, it's time to get out of the leggings and tank tops. So I have been doing pretty good with this, making sure I've, you know, been getting dressed every day, like real clothes. And it makes me also realize I need to get some more real clothes. So anyway, I've been doing that, and then plan. I just want to make sure I am taking the time to plan out my days, because these really do help me be successful during the day. I mean, even it's little things, but it really is helpful when you write it down. And then this week, I'm making sure I've been wanting to whiten my teeth. So this is just something for this week, you know, however long it is, 7 days or whatever for those crush strips. So I need to do that. And then on the health area, I always put my workout, and let me see what my workout is. I've made it a goal to work out 5 times a week, and I've been trying. What is the date? What did I say it is? Okay, so this is HIIT. Oh no. I'm not a big fan of HIIT workouts, but it is what it is. And I am doing Caroline Gervin. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I do her workout. She's here on YouTube. She just came out with an app, but she has so many free programs on YouTube that are amazing. And I'm doing Epic One. I did that a couple years ago, and I have never felt stronger. Like seriously, so strong. So I'm doing that right now, and so I think I'm on day 15. And then another goal of mine is 7,000 steps a day. This is hard for me. Well, it's not really hard anymore because I'm prioritizing it, but since I work from home, I don't really get that many steps in if I'm not trying to be aware of it and doing it. But I've been like doing some walks on our treadmill after a workout, or if I can get it in before my workout when I'm kind of juggling in between kids, getting them to school, I'll do that. So I've actually been making an effort, and I've been succeeding at that, which has been nice. I've been trying to up my water. I have this water bottle from Amazon that I really love, and I just fill it to the top. And if I can get through one of these, that's kind of our focus, which I know isn't a ton. I think this is 32 ounces. So I've actually been doing, I think, 1.5, but I do need to kind of up that. But right now I just take this dot marker and do 2. So it means half of the bottle is 1 mark, because that's kind of where I started, was just getting like half of 1 in. So, but that's been going great. And then I have been tracking my calories and protein for my macros. Just protein is what I'm prioritizing, and calories, because that really is what makes the difference. And I just use my Fitness Pal for that, and then vitamins. And that's normally my health. If I have something else, I don't think I normally fill in anything right here, unless I go on like a run or a family walk, or I don't know. And then home, I just leave that because it's kind of like whatever needs to be done that day, and I don't really know until maybe the night before or the morning of. But actually something I can write in is bring in trash bins, like from the street. So I can write that, but that's pretty much it for that. And then what do I need to remember tomorrow? Tomorrow, I think, okay, just my son has, oh no, they both have practice. So my daughter is in like club soccer and right now high school soccer, but wait, what does she have? Does she have both? No, I think it's just high school. But it's just a lot of practices and a lot of games right now. So make sure that I write that they have practice, and then normally I put dinner, but if something comes up then that's more important, then I would rather put that there than dinner. And then kind of for my schedule, always at 8 a.m. It's normally an in-between my kids going to school, since they go to different schools. One is in junior high, one's in high school. I get one out and then the next one goes. So there's about an hour in between them leaving. And so I just try to do, I wrote it wrong. I try to do some of my AM routine if I haven't done it, if I'm able to get a walk in before I have to like make her lunch and help her do whatever she needs help with. I mean, she doesn't really need help, but reminders, you know, even high schoolers need reminders. So that's kind of what that is. And then I work out right after she goes to school. And this is, what is this? Did I say day 15? Yeah, okay. Day 15, and it's hit. But the good thing about that is it's shorter. It's like 30 minutes, so that's cool. And then I start my work, because, which has kind of been late. This has kind of been my new schedule that I've been trying to do, because I've been prioritizing a workout during the week. So this just works out better as if I do it right in the morning and then get to work. And so I do end up starting work a little bit later, but it's actually been fine and working out good for me. Because, you know, after I work out, I need to go take like a rinse off shower and like get dressed, because that's my goal right now, is to get dressed. And then, what was I gonna say? So then down here, practices. So I'm not really gonna write in anything, but I will do this little line. And then what I normally do is I'll put like a box around here what work is. Let me see. You know, like what work is, and then I'll put some dots like what I did, and then that's kind of what that would look like. But this is pretty much what I do on a nightly basis to get ready for the next day. I really love how it looks and how functional it is, because it's, I don't know, it just makes me get things done, you guys. And writing little things down, I mean, getting dressed, like that's so silly, but it just helps me do it. So I encourage you to write down any little thing that you want to make sure you are doing, because I promise you, like, see all these check marks? It is very motivating to, okay, look at all these. Well, that's because that was the last week in, they give you an extra week because it's undated. But all these check marks are just very motivating. Like, imagine if you had a bunch of ones that weren't there, which I'm sure I do, but I was trying really hard to get all that stuff done. See here, that's not marked off. These weren't, so I put an arrow like due tomorrow. But it is just very motivating to be able to check it off, cross it off, however you like to do. But that is my daily planner that I am using right now, and I love it. I will leave a link down below. They are kind of expensive for being a quarterly planner, but to me, something I'm using every day, and that is help getting me, you know, motivated for the day and productive, is obviously worth it to me, because I am using it. It would be different if I didn't, but it's also undated. So if you end up kind of falling off for a month, you could go back and do it. But anyway, I'm excited to be back on here. I would appreciate any video requests that you would like. I'm gonna get back into several different kinds of Plan With Me's, because I'm using a few different ones, but need to also get into some of them. I haven't used some in a while. But anyway, I really appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!